although I don't know how I got in. But the first entered the imperial harem without being castrated. This is a blessing. I heard there are 3,000 beauties in the imperial harem. If I could.
Who?
Your Majesty, it's these few.
It's definitely not an illusion. Who is it? Impersonating a eunuch. What a vicious scheme.
What's going on? Was having a nice bath. Why did suddenly come out?
Strange. Why can I hear his voice? Take them away and behead them.
Your Majesty, spare my life.
No way. I just got here and I'm going to be beheaded. But I've diligently practiced 300 poems, making ice, making salt, smelting iron and steel, proficient in everything. Dying like this would be a waste.
Keep him, the rest of you may leave.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What happened? Why aren't they beheading me anymore? Could it be that this emperor fancies me? No way. No way. A woman would be fine. But this sissy? I absolutely cannot accept that.
Who sent you? East King's Palace, West King's Palace.
East King's Palace, West King's Palace? What are those things? Your Majesty, please be discerning. This humble one has been parentless since childhood, just trying to make a living. Which is why I entered the palace to become a eunuch.
It's not them. Eunuch.
What kind of look is that? Could he know I'm fake? Impossible.
Pull down his pants.
Your Majesty, please forgive me. I will immediately take that dog slave and hack him into 10,000 pieces.
Wait. Do you know what the crime of impersonating a eunuch is?
Who knows? Do you think I wanted to come to this place? Your Majesty, please forgive me.
What do you mean? He said he's proficient in everything. Could he be a banished immortal reincarnated? In that case, it's not easy to kill him. Impersonating a eunuch. Sentenced to death by slow slicing.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't you just behead me just now? You saved me only to sentence me to death by slow slicing. Be gentle, be gentle.
But I am not a bloodthirsty person. If you can demonstrate your value, I can be lenient. Spare your life.
Your Majesty.
I don't know what your Majesty wants to see. What kind of value?
What are you capable of?
A little bit of everything. Kid, I wouldn't dare boast about other things. But in this world, I'm definitely a big shot. You name it.
So confident, truly a banished immortal reincarnated. Okay. Can you write poetry?
Of course.
Based on her. Write her a love poem in a quarter hour.
This woman is a tigress. Who wants to write her a love poem? Never mind, never mind. Just consider it saving my own life. Once you've seen the ocean, no other water will do. Except the clouds of Wushan, no other clouds are. Taking flowers, I'm too lazy to look back. Half for cultivating the way. Half for you.
Good poem. Since that's the case, Shugu. Send him to the Empress. If he can't please the Empress, then use him as flower fertilizer.
What's going on? Knowing I'm a fake eunuch. And still sending me to serve the Empress.
You are. The little eunuch sent by His Majesty to serve me.
That is this servant.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Quite a clever one. Come massage my back for me.
That's not right. That emperor clearly knows I'm a fake eunuch. And still sends me to serve the consorts. Isn't he just sending me to satisfy them?
Bastard! Dare to touch me. Guards, drag him out and chop him up.
Your Highness, spare my life.
Empress. His Majesty summons Xiao Mingzi to the Palace of Heavenly Purity.
What is the matter?
The envoy from Great Jin rushed straight into the Hall of Governmental Affairs, threatening His Majesty. They want to use a literary contest with His Majesty to decide the ownership of Yanmen Pass. Xiao Mingzi is quite talented in literature. His Majesty ordered him to wait.
Your dog life is temporarily deposited with you.
That was close, that was close. I almost misunderstood just now. What's the situation now?
The Jin envoy wants a literary contest to decide the ownership of Yanmen Pass. There are a total of 3 rounds, best of 3. The first round is a test of knowledge. Both sides will write down obscure characters. Within the same amount of time, the one who recognizes the most characters wins. The second round is a couplet contest. Each side will give the other a couplet, until the other side cannot respond. The third round is a poetry contest. The other side will arbitrarily specify a theme. Both sides will compose poems. The one who receives the most praise wins.
Isn't this all right in my strong suit? Where is he? How do I get to the Hall of Governmental Affairs? Stop. That was close.
Lecher!
Why did you hit me? Just now there was a bug on your shoulder.
What bug? I think you are clearly that bug.
You. A dog bites Lu Dongbin, not knowing a good person's heart. Do you know me?
Are you very impressive? Why should I know you?
Don't know me. If you don't know me, then it's easy. Consider this your reward for just now.
Bastard, don't let me run into you again.
Your Great Kion, if you don't send someone to identify them soon, our Great Jin will automatically win. Why hasn't His Majesty arrived yet? Yes, I don't recognize a single one of these characters. I can't do this either. Minister Wang, aren't you going up to identify them? Your knowledge here is the most profound. Although my knowledge is profound, but I can only recognize these characters, 70%, compared to the Jin envoy, who recognizes the characters we wrote. This is still a bit short.
Why hasn't the Emperor arrived yet?
Reporting to the Empress Dowager. Ever since the Emperor ascended the throne, he has had no heirs. The war against Jin has also suffered repeated defeats. Internally, Great Kion is suffering unspeakably. I, your subject, humbly request the Empress Dowager to depose the Emperor.
I heard Great Kion is known for its literary talent and elegance. I think it's all nonsense. They can't even recognize a few obscure characters. Since no one has come forward to identify them, then I declare the first round. Our Great Jin wins.
Wait.
Greetings to His Majesty.
The
Rise.
film was translated.
The Emperor
and
puts on quite a show of
narrated by
authority.
M
The entire
Media.
court of civil and military officials is waiting for you alone. Empress Dowager, I think the Emperor can no longer continue to be Emperor.
Your Majesty, now the Jin envoy, wants a literary competition to decide the ownership of Yanmen Pass. What do you think?
Wasn't this envoy invited by the Prime Minister? Why not let the Prime Minister identify all those obscure characters?
Your Majesty must be mistaken. If it weren't for Your Majesty's repeated defeats in the northern border battles, how would the Great Jin envoy have come?
What is written on this? Like ghost writing.
Respected Emperor of Great Kion, you have finally arrived. I wonder if you recognize these characters.
Oh my god. How is it her?
This princess just asked everyone in the court, and not a single person recognized them. Could it be that the ruler and subjects of Great Kion, from top to bottom, are actually a bunch of ignorant good-for-nothings? Or is it that Your Majesty also wants to drag out this period of time, so that we return without achieving anything?
Your Majesty should recognize them, right? Ever since Your Majesty ascended the throne, the war against Jin has suffered repeated defeats, and Great Kion has suffered repeated disasters internally. If even these few characters are not recognized, then this old subject believes, what face does the Emperor still have?
This Prime Minister, at a glance, is clearly a treacherous official. With the enemy before us, they dare to pressure the Emperor like this. It shows how difficult the Emperor's days usually are. If I were the Emperor, I would have had him dragged out and beheaded long ago. A sissy who bullies the weak and fears the strong.
What are you rushing for, Princess? I have come and will naturally give you an answer.
Then Your Majesty recognizes these words and phrases?
Mere uncommon words. Who in my great Jan does not recognize them? However, the Jin State Envoy has come a long way. So consider this first round won by you.
Your Majesty, you must not. Your Majesty. Empress Dowager, please listen. Do these sound like words the Emperor would say? Isn't this just handing over Yanmen Pass to the Jin State? This old official believes the Emperor is no longer fit to be Emperor. What courage the Emperor of Great Kion has.
Then this first round is won by our Great Jin. Second round matching couplets.
Respected Emperor of Great Kion, my Great Jin has vast territory and beautiful scenery. This first line is White Horse, West Wind on the frontier. Cannot match it. Absolutely cannot.
Cannot even match this. These courtiers of Great Chan, they aren't really a bunch of good-for-nothings, are they?
Empress Dowager, this old official wishes to impeach Your Majesty. None of the officials can match this couplet. If this allows the Jin State to win my Yanmen Pass, Your Majesty must bear full responsibility.
If I can match it,
then this old official will be impressed.
This couplet. Even elementary school students can match it.
Your Majesty, can you match it or not?
what is difficult about this? I don't need to do it. Any random little eunuch can match it.
I wonder which eunuch is so capable.
Zhao Mingji, you go and match it. If you can't match it, you'll be torn apart by 5 horses.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I guarantee it will be easily done. His Majesty smells so pleasant. One thing. You're not gay, right? Why are you always looking at a sissy's chest?
It's you.
Does Her Highness the Princess know Zhao Mingji?
He's just a scoundrel. It seems there is truly no one left in your great Kion. This mere little eunuch. Can he even read?
Your Majesty, you must not. Your Majesty, this official is willing to try, although I dare not guarantee victory. It wouldn't come to letting a little eunuch step up. If this matter gets out, it will be a great embarrassment.
Apricot blossoms, misty rain, south of the Yangtze. The scenery of my great Qian is no less impressive.
Wonderful.
The film was translated
Wonderful.
and narrated by M Media.
Apricot blossoms matches White Horse. Misty rain matches West Wind. South of the Yangtze matches on the frontier. Not bad. Excellent. Excellent. What's matching one couplet? My father is the Grand Tutor of the Great Jin. I have read extensively since childhood. What kind of talent are you?
I am but a humble little eunuch, incense burner quietly facing the 13 classics, serving noble masters.
He is the one who will compete with you.
A mere eunuch. To compete with me? Does your Great Kion have no one left?
Not so. The eunuch is just the threshold. Once you defeat this little eunuch, you can compete with the Lords present. Otherwise, that would be the envoy, bringing shame upon yourself.
Good, good. Good, my foot. Just now, his spit was all over your face, yet I didn't see you step forward. Hey, you simpleton, are you cursing me? Alright, then listen carefully. In my Great Jin, the long sky has moonlight on both banks.
In my Great Chan, The autumn water is waveless, carrying a boat.
Pine leaves, bamboo leaves, every leaf is green.
Autumn sound, wild goose sound, every sound is cold. The envoy has presented so many opera lines, why not let me present this last one?
You say it.
Ink and brush, attend.
This is the sea tide, morning, morning, morning. Morning, morning, morning falls. Incorrect. It is the sea tide, morning, morning, morning. Morning, morning, morning falls. There should be more than just these two ways of reading. There must be other variations.
Drag him out. We lost this round. May I ask this palace attendant, what is the solution to the lower line of this couplet?
You want to know the lower line? That requires payment.
I will offer 100 gold to buy your lower line.
100 gold is not enough.
What do you want? As long as I can do it, I will definitely satisfy you.
How about Princess Zixi kisses me? Then I will tell you the lower line.
How dare you? Zhao Mingji, how dare you disrespect the princess?
Your Majesty, please calm your anger.
If you can win this third round, what harm is there in kissing you?
Princess, please do not blame my subordinate for his lack of manners. It's just that this envoy has already vomited blood. How about we compete another day?
I am the one for this third round of competition. The third round is a poetry competition. I request that His Majesty of Great Qian set the topic.
A guest is a guest. I hope Princess 21 will go first.
Then I won't be polite. You will take this painting and compose a poem from it. If you cannot compose one, then Yanmen Pass will belong to my great Jin.
It's over. This is difficult now. You say it. Composing poetry is merely describing scenery and expressing feelings. And this painting is just the most ordinary. A painting with no scenery at all. And it's hard to express anything. No, isn't this lifting a rock, only to drop it on one's own foot?
Can you do it? You've been deep in thought over there. Could it be that we all have to wait with you?
Looking from afar, the mountains of color. Listening nearby, the water has no sound. Spring departs, but the flowers remain. People come, but the birds are not startled.
Wonderful. The mountain colors are clear, the flowing water is silent. Flowers bloom in all seasons, undisturbed by waves. Is it that good? I don't think so. It's just that the lines are well matched and the tones are clear. Lord Li. What do you know?
Not bad. Yet, it is merely thus.
How pretentious. And this is called not bad. Since that is the case, then it is my turn to give a topic. Just use the inkstone you often write poetry with to compose a poem.
You servant. You actually have some self-awareness. Clearly knowing you cannot win against me, you wish to lose with some dignity, to take such a simple thing as the topic. Listen carefully. I have a tree near my home's inkstone washing pond. Each blossom opens with faint ink traces. It's over! Did this fellow intentionally give this topic? This inkstone. Speaking of which, it is simple, but the first two lines. Once you write about your own inkstone, the last two lines must express one's ambition. But once this ambition is not expressed well, then this poem is ruined.
Princess, have you thought of the following lines of the poem? Could it be that? You will keep thinking here.
Truly quite petty. Vengeful for the slightest grievance.
The film
This
was
is paying back the
translated
previous words.
and narrated by M Media.
By the tree near my home's inkstone washing pond, each blossom opens with faint ink traces. It does not need others to praise its beauty, only leaving its pure fragrance filling heaven and earth. Princess, what about this third round? I think it can be considered a draw. You and I study literature and compose poetry. Is not for others to envy, but rather to be able to in the world leave our own mark, constantly ascend the peak of knowledge.
This great Qian, indeed, is a land of natural treasures and outstanding people. This Yanmen Pass now belongs to Great Qian. I request your Majesty's permission to allow Zixi and Great Qian to study for a period of time.
The princess is too kind. Since ancient times, there is no ranking in literature. As for the princess wishing to stay and study in my great Jian, that is naturally permissible. Zhao Mingji, heed my command. During the princess's stay in Great Jian, you must be available at all times. If you neglect the princess, your head will fall. Now, this Yanmen Pass has come under the jurisdiction of my great Jian. What does Prime Minister have to say?
Your Majesty is mighty. It is just that your majesty and the Empress have been married for many years. Yet there has been no birth of an imperial heir. If this continues for long, I fear it will shake the foundation of the state.
You need not trouble yourself with this.
Your Majesty did not come himself, but sent a small eunuch instead. What is the meaning of this? Guards, drag him out and give him 50 strokes of the plank.
Oh my god, 50 strokes of the plank. Can anyone survive that? Empress, please calm your anger. The Emperor did not intentionally not come. He had important matters. He even specially composed a poem for you, and prepared a letter for you. Empress, His Majesty has sent this humble one. There is a reason for that.
What reason?
Empress, what kind of person is His Majesty? Supreme ruler. Above 10,000 people. Their standards are very high. Empress, to gain His Majesty's favor. That requires a few small tricks. This humble servant happens to understand His Majesty's needs. Therefore, this is the reason why His Majesty sent me.
What method do you have? Really capable.
Empress, rest assured, to capture a man's heart, first, you must capture his stomach. Plus, my secret recipe perfume. As long as His Majesty eats these dishes, it will be a guaranteed success. Didn't expect that refining perfume could also lead to discovering aphrodisiac flowers. The Emperor needs heirs. The Empress needs the Emperor. As long as you take this medicine of mine, these two matters will be settled. Wang Ming, you are truly a little genius.
This Wang Ming indeed has ability. How is the investigation going?
Reporting to your Majesty. This Zhao Mingzi is indeed, as he said, his background is clean. Just don't know why he was not castrated.
Your Majesty, the Empress requests an audience.
Refuse to see her.
Your Majesty, Zhao Mingzi has arrived.
Let them come in. Beloved concubine actually has such good cooking skills.
These are all what this concubine should do.
Was Zhao Mingji's service attentive enough?
Attentive, thank you, Your Majesty, for the reward.
Eat. After eating this lion's head, waiting for you two to sleep together. Both gained the Empress's favor and completed the task you assigned. This little life showed they lived a bit easier.
Beloved concubine is thoughtful.
Get out. Get out. You dog servant. How could you be on my
The
bed?
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
It's over. Taking care of the Empress led to being on the bed with her. If the Emperor were to know this, that's not right.
Are you hungry, Zhao Mingzi? This is the food His Majesty specially rewarded you.
Thank you. Damn it. Isn't this the dish I put medicine in? How did I end up eating it? This won't do. If this matter is exposed, 8 heads wouldn't be enough to chop off. I must quickly run.
You audacious dog servant. You have such great audacity. Adultery with the Empress? How many heads do you have to be chopped off?
It's over. Slept with the Emperor's woman, and was caught red-handed. Definitely dead. No reason is useful anymore.
defiling the imperial harem. The crime deserves execution. However, it is me who sent you to serve the Empress. This kind of thing happened. I have responsibility.
Did I hear wrong? The Emperor actually said he also has responsibility. I slept with his woman. Could it be? This Emperor is not only effeminate, but also has a cuckold complex. Or perhaps, he doesn't like women. No. I need to stay far away from him from now on.
However, while the death penalty can be avoided, lesser punishment is unavoidable. How about this? I'll give you 1 month to make the Empress pregnant. This way, I won't pursue this matter further.
He's crazy. This Emperor is out of his mind. He doesn't care that I slept with his woman, and even wants to be a cuckold. He's truly incapable. This servant dares not.
Dare not. Then I, the Emperor, will kill you now.
This servant accepts the imperial decree. Your Majesty, can this servant ask why?
Send the Empress back to Yingren Palace.
Palace of Heavenly Purity.
The Prime Minister requests an audience. Reporting to Your Majesty. Congratulations to Your Majesty. I heard that yesterday the Empress slept at Palace of Heavenly Purity. If there is an imperial heir, then it will be a blessing for our great Kian. A blessing for all the people.
Prime Minister, dispense with the formalities. This Empress is my consort. Even if you are her father, which consort stays overnight in my bedchamber, is not something you need to worry about.
Then this old minister is guilty.
Damn it. The Empress is actually the Prime Minister's daughter. I'm finished. If he finds out his daughter was defiled by me, he could just use one finger and crush me to death.
I wonder why the Prime Minister has come so early this morning. What important matter is there?
There is a flood outside the pass. Millions of displaced people are stranded inside the pass, living on relief. If this continues, I fear the national treasury will be depleted.
Then send them back outside the pass.
This Emperor is an imbecile, isn't he? He just said there's a disaster. If you send them back, how will they survive? When they raise their arms and rally. Let's see what you'll do.
They cannot be sent back. Prime Minister, what is your opinion?
If they are not sent back, then conscript them into the army. The soldiers in the northern border are just in a difficult situation. Use them as fresh troops to reinforce.
This Prime Minister is also out of his mind, isn't he? Not to mention they are already suffering from the disaster. They already have resentment in their hearts, and you want to put them into the army. Then you won't worry about the issue of money and food supplies. With people like you in this great Qian dynasty as leaders, how can it not perish? Its foundation must be truly solid.
No, Zhao Mingji. If you were one of the displaced people, what solution would you have?
This servant is fearful. This servant does not know how to solve it. Why are you suddenly asking me? But they are really quite foolish. With too many displaced people, it just means there isn't enough to go around. You should make the cake bigger and stronger. Implement work relief and establish large workshops. This both settles the displaced people and creates value. Wait until the disaster is over. And there's an extra way to make a living.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Indeed, a brilliant plan.
This Emperor is foolish. Did someone speak?
Your Majesty, you are.
I have already thought of how to settle those displaced people. Too many displaced people. Then expand the workshops and offer work relief to settle those displaced people. After the disaster situation eases, they can be sent back to their original places.
Strange. How is it the same as what I was thinking?
Your Majesty is wise.
Then go and do it.
Your Majesty, I want to see my daughter.
Chancellor Li, if I call you father-in-law, it wouldn't be too abrupt, would it? With me taking care of the Empress in the palace. Aren't you reassured?
Well,
why not wait a few days? Wait until the Empress has good news, then you can see each other again.
Then, this old subject will quietly await Your Majesty's good news.
Chancellor, rest assured, with you and I working together, our great Jian dynasty will surely prosper day by day. Order. He is not permitted to leave the palace.
Didn't eat again?
Since Her Highness became pregnant, her appetite has not been good. Brother Ming, can you think of a way to get Her Highness to eat something?
Well, let me think. Her Highness used to eat what?
Her Highness previously liked to eat sweets and dairy products. But after becoming pregnant, the imperial physician said to eat fewer sweets and drink more milk. Now Her Highness drinks milk every day and feels like vomiting as soon as she smells milk.
I've got it. Let's go. Yee, cut up all these fruits. I'm going to make cake and milk candy.
Cake and milk candy? What are those things?
You'll know once they're made. Here it is. This is the cake. This is the milk candy. Have a taste.
It looks so good. This milk candy is delicious. Empress will definitely love eating this.
Of course. This lactic acid product is most suitable for pregnant women. Although it can increase nutrition. She can't keep eating it.
Then what should I do with so much you've made?
We can take it to sell. Didn't you complain last time, saying the perfume in the palace was already 1 bottle per person and wasn't selling well?
Okay. This milk candy is really delicious. Ever since Your Highness ate your milk candy, her appetite is much better. Why aren't you hawking? If you don't hawk, how will others know what we're selling?
What? Do I even need to hawk? As soon as others see the way you eat, I don't even need to advertise.
Is it really that delicious?
Zhao Mingzi.
Are you here to buy something? Newly released milk candy, guaranteed to want to after eating one.
Anyone here to buy something? Scram.
None of your business. Let me tell you, this is the Empress's stall. Try touching it if you dare.
So what if it's the Empress's stall? See who rules the Imperial Palace. Last time you sold perfume, that was one thing, but this time you didn't even get our permission. Is the Imperial Palace run by your family?
So you saw us making money. And got jealous.
Jealous my ass. Smash it for me.
I'd like to see who dares to touch it.
What are you afraid of? We are the Empress Dowager's people.
The Empress Dowager.
What's wrong? You know fear now?
I'll beat you, you fox borrowing the tiger's might. You dare use the Empress Dowager's name.
You dare hit me?
I'm hitting exactly you. You dare use the Empress Dowager's name, swaggering about and deceiving people?
You just wait for me. Let's go.
Brother Ming, how could you just hit people? Let's hurry and leave. The Empress Dowager's people are not to be trifled with.
It's nothing. He's just a small eunuch. Can he really go find the Empress Dowager? Besides, for a piece of milk candy, it's not worth it.
Zhao Mingzi. You have such nerve. You actually dare to hit my people.
Manager Chen. What? Did you run off to serve at the Palace of Eternal Spring? I see you finished hitting the young one. And now the old one has come.
I know. You are a favorite of the Empress.
By M Media.
But these rules were all set by the Empress Dowager. You can sell things, but you must give half to the Empress Dowager.
My goodness, why don't you just rob us?
What if I did rob you? Go.
What's going on?
Her Majesty the Empress.
I'm selling milk candy for the child in my belly. To save up some money, is that not allowed?
This is all the Empress Dowager's intention.
Then I'll go and ask. The Empress Dowager's intention. No need. I, the Empress Dowager, have arrived.
Empress Dowager.
Chief Steward Chen, how dare you? I ordered you to regulate the order of the Imperial Harem. Is this how you regulate it?
The Empress, she.
Do you know the Empress is pregnant? Making her unhappy will affect the Imperial lineage. Even if you had 10 heads, it wouldn't be enough to lose. Go down and receive your punishment yourself. I wonder if handling it this way will satisfy the Emperor?
Mother Empress, just handle it as you see fit.
Then about the matter of the Prince of the East.
We can talk about it later. Zhao Mingji, you really know how to stir up trouble.
Your Majesty. How am I stirring up trouble? I am completely thinking for your sake. I think Chief Steward Chen and the Empress Dowager have an unusual relationship.
Bold. You are not allowed to comment on Mother Empress casually.
And I can't comment on Mother Empress casually. I'm afraid you wish you could strangle her.
How did you tell that their relationship is unusual?
Don't even mention it. Su Qingzu's little face is quite uniquely alluring. I really want to kiss you.
Zhao Mingji, do you want to kiss me?
I wouldn't dare.
Is there anything in this world that you dare not do? You discovered the clue regarding this matter, so I will leave it to you to handle. I want concrete evidence. If you don't handle it well, I will punish you.
Brother Ming, quick, Princess Zixi is looking for you.
Why is she looking for me?
Why aren't you welcoming me? Don't forget your emperor said. I can find you anytime if I have something.
Greetings, Princess.
I waited for you for so long. Yet you still refused to tell me the second line. If this were in our great Jin, your head would have been hung on the city wall to dry long ago.
This.
Isn't this just paying for knowledge? Come, kiss me.
Princess, please calm your anger. This humble one knows my mistake.
Princess, please have some milk candy. It tastes good, but it's not to my liking. In our Jin country, there's not much else. But there's plenty of milk. Plenty of cow's milk and goat's milk. Eat what you want to replenish. I advise you to eat more too.
Oh my god. This can be considered a dimensionality reduction attack.
Stop bothering. When it comes to food, your great Qian cannot compare to our great Jin. With this time, you might as well write a couple more poems. What is this? Why is it greasy? I won't eat it. And what is this stuff? It's black and bubbling. You're not trying to poison me, are you? Delicious.
Zhao Mingji, I heard these things. You've already given to Zai Zai to eat.
No, I haven't. This is a new delicacy I've developed. I specially brought it over for you to try. Eat. Eat. This thing is rich in fat. Wait until you get fat. From a great beauty, turn into a big fatty. Let's see if you still have the nerve to pull my ear.
What did you say?
I said, this is the delicious food I just developed. Let you have a taste.
Inside this food is rich in oil. Eating it will make people fat.
Oh my god, this Su Qingzu actually knows this.
Shu Gu, drag him out and give him 20 heavy blows. Beat him hard. I'm furious.
Why don't you come back to Great Jin with me? I would definitely not treat you like this. In our Great Jin, we treat talented people exceptionally well.
That won't do. Although His Majesty beat me, but he's also quite good to me.
You call this good? Don't move. You're not an eunuch? I knew it. A little eunuch. How could he possibly beat me? Now it's fine. Let's both go back to Great Jin. Father King will definitely be very happy.
That won't do. I won't go back to Great Jin with you. I am a Great Chan person. His Majesty is very good to me.
You've been beaten like this? And you call this good?
You don't know a thing. Beating is affection. Scolding is love. The harder the beating, the deeper the love.
Do you think my way is too good? Or is His Majesty's way better? Your Majesty, I'm afraid it's not needed anymore. Princess Zixi has already applied medicine to Zhao Mingzi.
Just say whatever you have to say.
Your Majesty, I saw Princess Zixi kiss Zhao Mingzi. If you beat Zhao Mingzi again, Zhao Mingzi might be about to be by Princess Zixi, lured away.
What?
Your Majesty. You mustn't.
Don't move. Do you particularly hate me? Think I shouldn't have beaten you?
No. Your Majesty is the Emperor. Whatever the Emperor does is right. Of course I do. I served you so much. You actually dared to hit my butt. If you weren't the Emperor, I would definitely press you down on the bed and beat your butt hard. What are you doing?
Nothing, just teaching you a lesson. You are my Suching shoes man.
What do you mean?
Do you particularly want to go with that Princess Zai Zai? What's so good about her? Am I not better than her?
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, why bother?
What a good show. Didn't expect the Emperor of Great Kion is actually a woman.
Princess Zixi.
The female Emperor of Great Kion secretly meeting with a eunuch. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, who would believe it?
Romantic love. That's all. Didn't you also kiss Zhao Mingji?
I don't care who you are intimate with. I only know the Emperor of Great Kion Kingdom is a woman.
What's wrong with being a woman? As long as the common people can live in peace and contentment, and the country is peaceful, prosperous, and strong, let alone a woman, I wouldn't mind even if it were a dog.
You are the dog.
But you lied to everyone under heaven. Everyone under heaven thought the Emperor of Great Kion Kingdom was a man.
What do you want?
I want to make a deal with you.
What deal?
Give me this man, and I will keep the secret in my heart. Otherwise, I can't guarantee I won't say something.
No. What does that have to do with me?
Impossible. If you want to say it, go ahead and say it.
Come back to Great Jin with me. Otherwise, I will expose Su Ching-su's identity as a woman.
Princess Zixi, I've told you many times, I am a great Qian person. It's impossible for me to go back with you. If you like to announce it, then go ahead and announce it.
You won't regret it. What? Princess Zixi knows. The Emperor is a woman. Kill her, quickly.
The film was
You are a woman.
translated and
Why are you always
narrated
fighting
by
and killing?
Media.
Once the news that the Emperor is a woman is spread, not only the Emperor, you and I, but also the unborn child in the womb, will all die. You've changed your mind. You want to come back to Great Jin with me?
Your Highness Princess, this servant will not go with you back to Great Jin. I came here today to ask you for something.
You came to persuade me not to expose Su Ching-su's identity as a woman.
Exactly. Our Highness has only just managed to reach this point. Now our great Qian kingdom is peaceful and prosperous, flourishing day by day. Do you really want to see all of this destroy in an instant?
Your Great Qian Kingdom flourishing day by day. I'm afraid that's not what our Great Jin wants to see. I wish your Great Qian would get worse day by day.
As far as I know, the heir apparent of your great Jin kingdom is the most incompetent among your brothers and sisters. Do you really want to hand over Great Jin to such a good-for-nothing?
How dare you!
Rather than placing hope on the internal strife of another country, it would be better to strengthen your own country's power. Your Majesty is doing just that.
Jimingzi, I am returning to my country today. Do you want to write a poem for me?
What kind of poem do you want?
Something bold and unrestrained. Today might be the last time we meet.
Faintly light yellow, soft in nature. Sparse in feeling, distant in trace, leaving only fragrance. Why need shallow green or deep red?
This Imperial Guard, when have they ever beaten West King's army? Their soldiers are battle-hardened, elite troops. I heard they got a new chief steward for the Imperial Guard. Don't just say they changed the chief steward. It means they changed everyone from top to bottom. So what? What are they holding? I don't recognize them either. Water bottles, maybe.
Match begins.
You good-for-nothings of the Imperial Guard. Today, I will teach you how to fight.
You have already lost.
Nonsense. It hasn't even started and I've already lost. You're not interested in this, pretty boy, are you? Deliberate favoritism. Lordly, how did they lose? It must be inside information, definitely inside information. I heard. The Emperor favors that Zhao Mingzi. Your Majesty, you are so biased towards the Imperial Guards. Could it be that you are disregarding your own life?
Have your soldiers retreat 10 steps to make you admit defeat wholeheartedly.
Retreat.
Do you yield?
We have the strongest cavalry, equipped with the latest repeating crossbows.
It seems the city guards are nothing special. From now on, the guarding of the palace will still be managed by the Imperial Guards.
Your Majesty, these can only deal with some assassins, that's all. If I were to lead the cavalry in a charge, I could cut them down from horseback.
Cavalry appeared within the palace. Is your great general a good for nothing?
We must be on guard.
What do you propose?
Let them compete again.
Presumptuous.
Another competition is possible, but what will you wager in the next round?
I am willing to use the Great General's Tiger Tally as the wager. If I lose, it will show that I am no longer suitable for this position. No. How can the position of Great General be treated as child's play? That's right, these city guards of the King of the West, they are a force that has swept across many states. How can they be used for a mere competition? This king's resolve to fight is set. You all need not persuade me further.
Then let it be as you wish.
You say, if this were truly on a life and death battlefield, the power of these firearms seems insufficient. Yes, facing such a torrent. How many shots could he get off? Even with this level of intelligence, he can figure it out.
If it truly reached the battlefield, I think you have already lost.
Nonsense.
Watch your mouth. Shugu said this is for your own good. If you really fight on, none of your soldiers will survive.
Go ahead and make your move. I'd like to see what capabilities you have to make none of us survive.
Your Majesty, this.
It seems you must make a move today, regardless of life or death.
That's right. My city guard soldiers can die, but they cannot be humiliated. No need.
West King. Then I will show you. The Imperial Guards I trained.
Su King Zu. When did you train these troops?
It seems the King of the West is no longer suitable to command the Imperial Guards.
It seems Great Kian is about to change. Yes, I didn't expect his weapon to be so powerful. This weapon is so powerful. Fool, you are the fool. Now the East and West princes have all fallen. The Emperor is no longer restrained. The good days of Great Kian are coming.
Prince, that Su Ching Su has already become powerful. Now throughout Great Kian, there's no one who can stop him. He also holds our leverage. What should we do?
No. It's not over yet. As long as Su Kingzu dies, the entire Great Kian will return to my hands.
Prince, are you going to...
Assassin.
I'm fine.
Your Majesty, the assassin has been executed.
What were you all doing? Assassins have sneaked into the palace repeatedly.
Your Majesty, spare my life. These assassins are all from Changchun Palace.
What? The West Prince and the Empress Dowager colluded with each other, defiling the inner palace and disrupting my court. Execute.
Your Majesty is wise.
Wang Ming, commander of the Imperial Guards, is meritorious in protecting the Emperor and should be rewarded. Zhao Mingji, what reward do you want?
Wait! The West Prince's assassination attempt on the Emperor is unforgivable. But what if this Emperor is fundamentally unqualified to be Emperor?
East Prince, what is the meaning of this?
In my hand is the Imperial family genealogy. It records the names and offspring of past emperors. And under the late emperor, the name Su King Zhu is listed as female in other words. This emperor we bow to, she is a woman.
How is this possible? How could the Emperor be a woman? Yes, a woman. How could she make the Empress pregnant? Your Majesty, this must be the East Prince's conspiracy. Your Majesty, this concerns the state of Great Qian. This old subject dares to ask Your Majesty, are you female?
That's right, I am female. But I am also the Emperor.
Everyone heard that, right? She admitted it herself.
The film was translated
Who says a woman cannot be
and
emperor?
narrated by
Who decreed that the
Media.
emperor must be a man?
Son of heaven, son of heaven. Imperial power is mandated by heaven. Only the son of heaven is qualified to be emperor. Su King Zhu, did you hear the thunder outside? This is heaven's wrath at you being emperor.
Ridiculous. Why don't you say, this is heaven's indignation towards you? Indignation at you, daring to question the emperor's legitimacy. Your Majesty is the late emperor's daughter. Naturally, she has the right to inherit the throne.
Nonsense. Since the founding of our dynasty, there has been no precedent of a female emperor. Even if you search through historical records, there is not a single female monarch.
There wasn't before, but there is now. Guards, the East Prince is misleading the people, disrupting my court affairs. Drag them out and execute them.
Yes, yes.
My death is not worth regretting. But all you ministers, can you bear to watch this demoness disrupt the destiny of our great Qian? Listen to the outside, to the rumbling thunder. This is heaven's displeasure. With this demoness.
That's right, thunder from a clear sky. It is heaven's displeasure with you. I despise. In my opinion, whether the emperor is male or female is not important at all. As long as she is the late emperor's child, can make the country prosperous, and the people peaceful, and the people live in peace and work happily, then isn't that a good emperor?
Since you are so convinced by this thunder, then do you dare to make a bet with me?
What bet?
Let's bet on this thunder. Whether it is heaven's wrath towards Her Majesty.
How to bet?
You and I stand in the rain. I bet this thunder will not strike you or me. That's because Her Majesty is legitimate and proper, although you are disloyal. But Her Majesty will protect you.
Zhao Mingji.
Since you are so eager to seek death, then I shall grant your wish.
Open your eyes wide and watch carefully. This is Her Majesty's iron spear. Deep fortune and virtue. With it, you will receive Her Majesty's protection. Even heavenly thunder will make way.
You slave! I am of imperial blood, naturally protected by heaven. I believe heaven has eyes, and will definitely not strike me.
I remember lightning rods. How many meters were they? 20 meters. Since you were seeking death yourself, then you can't blame me.
Really nothing happened, although Her Majesty is a woman, but is still protected by heaven, and is the legitimate emperor.
If you walk further forward, you won't receive Her Majesty's protection anymore.
Bullshit protection. Only eunuchs like you would hide under this demoness's skirt. Look!
Long live our emperor.
All my beloved ministers, rise. The Eastern King and Western King colluded with the Empress Dowager, intending to disrupt the court affairs of our great Qian and confiscate their property.
Your Majesty is wise. This old minister has only one thing unclear. Since Your Majesty is a woman, then how did the Empress get pregnant with the imperial heir? Emperor. This old minister is guilty.
Guards, escort the Prime Minister's family to the heavenly prison.
Zhao Mingzi, the Emperor wants to kill us.
Don't be afraid. I'll take you away now.
Go. Where to go?
The Empress's pregnancy. was all done by this servant alone. If the emperor wants to punish, just punish this servant alone.
Eunuchs disrupting government and defiling the inner palace. How many heads do you have to lose? This is already the best solution.
What a cruel heart.
Do you really want to die with them? Kill their whole family in exchange for your life. And then be with me forever. Isn't that good?
You are not at all. The Su Ching Su I know.
Then what is this? You take the Empress and them and leave. And never come back again.
Your Majesty has already made arrangements. You and the Empress leave the palace together. Change your identity and start a new life.
But
Your Majesty, she is now the Emperor of the Great Qian Dynasty, the one and only female Emperor.
I understand.
Hello, shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper, just finished it. Please have a try.
Husband, this whole street belongs to you. I really don't understand why you still need to come and stroll around. Shopkeeper, the young master is about to be born, isn't he? Our shop has the finest silk fabrics. Shopkeeper, why not take some back to make clothes for the young master?
You are about to give birth. You should walk more.
The young master said he wants to experience the joy of being a landlord.
Only you are smart.
Someone is fighting. Someone is really fighting. Let's go. Let's go. Just go and take a look.
You wait here. I'll go and take a look. This Su Ching Su is really getting worse and worse. A foreigner actually dares to beat someone on our own territory. Outrageous. A foreigner actually dares to assault our own people in the street. Do you not have any spirit? Beat him.
Beat him. Beat him. Give him a good lesson. Chief Steward Wang.
Sorry. You've got the wrong person. I am not Chief Steward Wang.
Assaulting the Northern Barbarian Envoy. Do you want to provoke a war between Great Qian and the Northern Barbarians? Audacious commoner, daring to assault the Northern Barbarian Crown Prince. Guards, bring them to His Majesty for punishment. Yes, yes. Go.
Who is in the hall below?
I am Kurza, the Crown Prince of the Northern Barbarians. It is this bastard who incited the people of Great Qian to assault me, the prince. I request your majesty to grant a death sentence.
Who will tell me? What happened? Audacious Kaza. You assaulted our people just now. That would have been enough. But you also twisted the truth. Do you know your crime?
I merely struck a mere lowly commoner. In our country, striking someone is just striking someone. Barbarians are completely ignorant. My Great Qian governs the nation with propriety and secures the state with culture. How can I allow you to be so presumptuous? So that's how it is. Kurza was reckless. Kurza is willing to offer 10 taels of gold to apologize to that person just now.
Since your highness is so considerate, then this matter is settled. May I ask why your highness has come from afar this time? What is your purpose?
It's nothing major. I just heard others say, although this knowledge is far away in Great Qian, listening to it, I feel very uncomfortable about it. We Northern Barbarians are the birthplace of knowledge, the palace of wisdom. When did you barbarians start learning characters? If you sirs don't believe it, please take this thing in my hand and untie it. I cannot. What's so difficult about this? What's so difficult about this? Just smash it open with a hammer. Enough, Lord Li. Just now you said, although this knowledge is far away in Great Qian. How come? Such a small thing. You can't even untie it.
Isn't this for 3-year-old children to learn with? A bunch of good-for-nothings. You haven't even heard of topology. Never mind, never mind. None of this has anything to do with me.
Your Highness worries too much. It's not that they don't want to untie it, but that they disdain to untie it. This 9-linked rings puzzle in our great Jian country is just for children. As an educational toy. Your Highness doesn't believe it.
Of course, I don't believe it.
This is the person who beat you up in the street. People like this in my great Jian country are countless. Why don't you ask him if he can untie it? If he cannot untie it, you can deal with him as you please.
Then can you untie it?
Indeed, the imperial family has been heartless since ancient times. Once you become emperor, nothing else matters.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Your Majesty. This humble subject has fortunately fulfilled the mission. If there is nothing else, this humble subject will take my leave.
What's the rush? Serve the drinks.
You slave! Why did you give this king poison?
The Crown Prince hasn't seen this, have you? This is our great Kian's newly developed drink. Only those bumpkins would make such a fuss.
This Crown Prince never drinks such drinks. What is this? Isn't this a drink for women? It's so sweet, but it's not surprising, considering your emperor is a woman. Here, try mine. This is what a man should drink.
What's this taste? It's horse urine. Also, Your Highness, I know you northern barbarians lack water. That you can't drink horse urine.
Nonsense. This is the finest wine of our northern barbarians. When you receive guests, you can't even bring out the finest wine. And you bring out a drink for women, to deceive people.
We have a tradition for this. Guests are served drinks, according to their status. The fine wine of our great Chan country is for entertaining heroes, and I'm afraid you won't be used to it.
I am a hero. This is good. This is the wine a hero should drink. Great Kian is so prosperous. If the northern barbarians could rule Great Kian. Your Highness, why not test the Great Kian's soldiers' strength? If they are easily defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You bunch of good-for-nothings. Interested in a fight? The Crown Prince has crossed the line. This is our Imperial Guards training ground. What's the use of just training? Actual combat is the best foundation for training. Captain, they are too arrogant. Let me, old wine, teach him a lesson. They are envoys from northern barbarians. Don't mess around. Good-for-nothings are just good-for-nothings. They don't even have the most basic courage. You three, step forward. If you can't beat them, old Wang, you don't need to come back. Just these three. These three are enough. No need to hold back. Let them see our northern barbarians' strength.
Your Majesty, Captain Lee and the Northern Barbarians Crown Prince. They're fighting.
Understood. Are you that afraid of me? You won't even have a meal with me.
Your Majesty is overthinking. It's just that my humble wife is about to give birth. And this commoner is just a bit worried.
Never mind. You come with me to take a look, and then you can go back.
Your Highness, they are truly too powerful. Our northern barbarians will probably never be able to compare in this lifetime. Good-for-nothings, you bunch of good-for-nothings. You can't even beat people like them.
His Majesty has arrived.
Respectfully welcome the Emperor.
Rise.
Thank you, Emperor.
The film was translated and narrated by
Crown
M
Prince.
Media.
Are you satisfied with these soldiers of mine?
What's the use of just having strong soldiers? Warfare now doesn't just rely on the bravery of soldiers. Quick, bring over the new weapons we've brought. Open the great Qian Emperor's eyes. Your Majesty, have you seen this? Within 500 paces, taking the enemy's life is as easy as reaching into one's pocket. Attacking cities and capturing strongholds is like knowing it like the back of one's hand. I named it the 8-ox ballista. What are you laughing at?
Attacking cities and capturing strongholds. Just this.
What?
Crown Prince, please step back a bit.
What is this? What is this thing?
Your Highness, don't be afraid. This is my weapon. Its range is only 1,000 meters. Compared to your 8-ox ballista, it's just a little bit more.
Let's go quickly. Yes. Your subject has something to report. Your Majesty, you should choose a consort, which can make great Qian prosper for thousands of autumns and 10,000 generations.
Minister Wang, who do you think is most suitable?
Naturally, it's selecting the best among the best.
Minister Wang, what do you intend to do?
A notice can be posted to inform the people of Great Qian that His Majesty is choosing a consort. The specific test will be set by us, and the final decision will be made by Your Majesty.
As you wish.
Your Majesty must be waiting for you. When it comes to being multi-talented, who can compare to you?
If your Majesty truly cares for me, why make it so troublesome? One imperial decree and I would have gone.
That's true. What's more, our child is almost due. You don't have time to go either.
I have you all. That's enough.
Why hasn't he arrived yet?
The hour has come.
Never mind, it's the same whoever comes.
Your Majesty's consort selection officially begins.
Wait. The main character hasn't appeared yet. How can it start already?
All right. As for the rules, I won't elaborate too much. The first round is music theory. As a man for the Emperor, one must first understand music theory to please Your Majesty. When the wife is angry, you understand, right? All officials, you are ready, right? Okay, let me reiterate. A green card means passing. A red card means not passing. Okay, let the competition begin now. Very good, very good. Impressive. Not bad. Sorrowful, melancholic, poignant, lingering. Also integrated well. Personal feelings. Also emphasize the techniques of pushing and softening. Quite difficult. I think so too. What the hell do you know? I think so too. You may step down. Not bad, not bad. Broad and mellow. Long-lasting charm and emphasizes loyalty and righteousness. Also cleverly blended in techniques and others. This young man is extraordinary. I think so too. What the hell do you know? What else can you say? What
The
instrument
film
is
was
this?
Translated and
You don't even
narrated
know?
by
How would I know?
Media.
Come on, let's go together. Bright rhythm, simple and clear. I turn around for you. I think so too. It's him. Second round. Poetry competition. As a man for the emperor, one must be bold and unrestrained. Cannot be effeminate. Otherwise, it will affect the destiny of great Kian. Express aspirations through poetry. Begin now. Oh my god, what a beautiful emperor. Allow me to ask presumptuously, what is this piece of junk? Get out, get out, get out. Guan Guan cry the ospreys, on the river's islet. What piece of junk? Scram! Throw him out for me. This old man speaks of youthful wildness. Leading a yellow hound on the left, holding a falcon on the right. Brocade cap and sable coat. 1,000 riders sweep across the flat hill. Good poem. Officially, look at this. Not yet repaid the city's devotion to follow the Grand Protector. Lightly shooting a tiger, see Sun Lang. What does it matter if temples are slightly frosted? Holding the tally in Yunchong. When will Feng Tang be sent? I will draw the carved bow like a full moon. Aim northwest, shoot the celestial wolf. What great poetry! You passed.
Strange, why can't I hear Zhao Mingxi's inner thoughts anymore? This third round is about state policy. As my man, you cannot be unlearned. When necessary, you can help me make decisions on important state affairs. Therefore, this third round is about how to govern the situation where usury is rampant in the capital.
Isn't that simple? All those who lend at high interest in the capital should be arrested. Whoever lends at high interest, chop off their hand. If they extend one hand, chop off one. If they extend a pair, chop off a pair.
Next,
Lending is so rampant. It indicates there is demand. Blocking is not as good as channeling. In my opinion, Your Majesty should regulate the usury rate and designate a portion of people to lend. This way, the situation can be prevented from worsening.
next. Zhao Mingxi, what do you think? How should this matter be governed?
Your Majesty, you might consider doing this. Isn't that simple? Bring lending back under state control.
Good, you are chosen.
What's going on? Are you biased? We were just here to watch the fun.
Zhao Mingxi, continue speaking.
Your Majesty, you can nationalize usury. Using the national treasury's funds and grain as capital, and lend to those who truly need it.
Good, I announce. The conclusion of this son-in-law selection ceremony. Wang Ming has been chosen as Your Majesty's consort. Good, congratulations, congratulations.
Zhao Mingxi, do you know, actually, I could always hear your inner thoughts.
Really? Then tell me. What am I thinking right now? My wife is so capable. What position should I pounce on her with?
How vulgar.
Slow down, don't push. What are you pushing for? Your Majesty, you continue. I'll go chase them away now.
Zhao Mingji, I am very satisfied. You may go to sleep. I'm going to attend the morning court. I'll be right back.
Zhao Mingzi, you're no good. The Emperor has already gone to morning court, and you're still not awake.